Hey guys, Foxdrop here with another live game commentary brought to you from our unranked to Diamond series. Today we're playing as Ikadim Jungle. Why are we playing Ikadim Jungle? It's actually a fairly good question because he got nerfed a few patches ago and he's not as good as he used to be. He used to be arguably the best jungler in the game, and then he got nerfed and now he's not even amazing, but he's still good. The thing with Hecarim is that he's one of these champions who offers a lot. Like, brings a lot to the table. He offers a lot, and he can play like different styles, and like mostly, whether he assassins or whether he can like hard carry himself, or whether he's like tanky, like that bruiser kind of thing. Like, he can fill different roles in that sense. But he's also someone who does hard carry quite effectively because he is someone who tends to he gets some items, and he's really strong. There's a hair in my mouth. It's gone. That was pretty good. Usually it takes me to another one. I don't know whether there's another one, or whether it's like the tingling scar. You know what? It's not a problem. Runes and Masteries, boys and girls. I think you could do really crazy stuff on Hecarim for Runes and Masteries, but I would recommend you go just a full 80 page would work fine. But an 80 rune page would work pretty perfectly. But move speed quints. I think Hecarim's one of the only champions where move speed quints are still pretty solid. So move speed quints are good, but just like if you like this game on just attack damage, reds, attack speed quints, army yellows, and then whatever blues. But just Google some different pages and just find which ones that that you like the most, because Hecarim can do a lot of different stuff, and it doesn't matter too much because for Hecarim, he doesn't struggle when he clears or anything like that. So he struggles only in the sense that he runs out of mana because he has to spam his Q, but outside that he's fine. And Masteries, I'm Strength of the Ages this game, as you can see, so I'm 12-0-18. But you can go 18 points into the Cunning Tree and go for what's it called, Storm Raider's Surge. I think that's actually not too bad, but honestly, as far as jungling goes, you don't really have to worry too much outside of just Strength of the Ages. Like, Strength of the Ages is just really simple, basic, but also very effective, especially when you consider the fact that in Hecarim you don't rush like a jungle item, you rush Triforce. Now, I did just see Zach here and he saw me, but I don't know whether or not he's alerted his team to my presence. Okay, that's good. Apparently not. Good flash. Holy crap, I don't know what that damage was, but Jin, you're disgusting. Alright, fantastic. So I quite like Hecarim is someone who doesn't really have the thing with Hecarim's early game is that it's really easy. He doesn't really have the damage or tankiness to stick onto someone as well as he can later on, but he can still do good stuff because his E is just a really easy setup for ganks and stuff. So he can still do things. And if you've taken Ghost like I have this game, Ghost allows you to make plays quite frequently because it has a really low cooldown. Like you don't have to worry about being stingy about using your Ghost because you can just spam it. Basically, it's already 1.5. Like, by the time I get into the jungle, it'll be 1.5 minutes. By the time I finish clearing, like my topside jungle, it'll be like 1 minute. It has a really low cooldown. So I'm buying a tier 1 boots here because again, Hecarim does get kited a little bit, especially in the early game. He doesn't have any gap closer apart from running at people with his E, a bit like Volibear if you watched my previous gameplay. But also, on top of that, I've also gone for this Hunter's Potion, because Hunter's Potion, if you ever have any kind of clearing problems in the jungle, then just go Hunter's Potion. It's like 250 gold. It's not that expensive, and it just gets rid of all your clearing issues. Specifically when it comes to mana, if you have any mana issues, just go Hunter's Potion, and then you don't have any mana issues. So it's a pretty solid choice, honestly. And Hecarim as well, not only does he get kited so he likes boots, but also he actually gets AD for having move speed. So I think it's 80 at least. Is it 80? Yeah, it is. So it actually helps. Right. Is this really warded right here? Legit? Okay. That's interesting. I was gonna try and go for a cheeky kill on this guy. I know Zach's in the I know Zach's in the river, so I don't want to go too hard here. If I go really deep on that vocals, I'll just get destroyed by Zach. So I won't do anything too sexy there. Now I have run out of my blue buff, so I have to be careful how much I spam my E, because I will. The thing with Hecarim is that you have to spam your Q when you're clearing, else you're just gonna clear really slowly. But you can opt to, your W and your E are things you can use or don't have to use. Specifically your W. When you're clearing, you don't have to press W. W is just for sustain. That wasn't great. I don't really need to use my W here, but I'm going to do it for a bit of damage. Oh, wow. Really? Jinx? Jinx is here as well? What? Why is Jinx here? Why is Jinx here? Jinx, go away. Go away, Jinx. I don't want you here. The good thing I've got this 0 cooldown summoner spell allowing me to escape for free. Ooh, that was cheeky. He almost had that. Alright, I do not know why Jinx was there for the counter gank. That was the last thing I was expecting right there. That was the last thing I was expecting. That was a bit strange. A good roam by Jinx, I suppose. I don't even think it was a good roam, honestly, because like that's the weirdest play to make, and would most of the time you would not see any success from that because it just is a strange play. Anyway, I'm gonna come. Oh, hello. What was that? I don't know what that was interesting. So he used his ult on me while I was already jumping into him, which I think meant that he therefore didn't actually move at all because he didn't have because I was on top of him, I think. Interesting. Anyway, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to push out this minion wave with LeBlanc. 2 reasons for that. First reason is that I just want to help us shove these minions under the tower so that we can deny them from Urgot. And the second reason is that Urgot doesn't have teleport, so he's not going to instantly get back to this lane. So he's guaranteed to miss a lot of these minions here. It means as well that if you push your minion wave in, like down the lane, it means that you can go like somewhere else and you can roam, which is exactly what LeBlanc is doing here. She's roaming topside because she doesn't have any obligations to stay in her mid lane. So because I helped her push down that mid lane, she was able to roam top for free, and then she gets that easy flash from... Well, I can't stay here though. And she gets the easy flash from, what's his face? From good old Vel'Koz. That was... Didn't want to click in my mind there for some reason. Alright, so I'm rushing my Swifties again because move speed is like king on Hecarim, so getting really fast move speed is great. I'm going for blue smite too, so I can like chase people down. You can go red smite if you want to on Hecarim. I just like blue because it's like going blue is just simple and effective for Hecarim. Obviously, like you want move speed and it gives you move speed. You can chase people down really easily. You can catch people. You can, and it also actually gives you more damage. So it's almost like giving you a small amount of AD. And there goes my pink ward. Rest in pepperonis, pink ward. You will be missed. Also, yeah, Swifties because. Yeah, move speed is king. Now I'm going to be rushing Triforce as well. So this, I'm not going to be rushing like a jungle item. It will just be Triforce straight up. So let's go for a cheeky gank here. Now this guy knows I'm here, but I still might be able to do something. Oh wow. Okay. I'm going to press Ghost here just because I might have to chase a little bit right now. Oh god. Am I Dunzo here? Wow. Damn, that was really unfortunate. That was quite close. He got his shield up at the last second as well. And this is the problem with the build like I have right now, is that I don't really have many combat stats. Like I don't have any combat stats. Kind of my moves, my boots because of my kind of my move speed, so my Swifty boots because of like my passive, but not really any actual damage. I'm not going to buy a pink ward here. Usually I like to have at least one pink ward down at all times, but I really want to rush my Triforce. It's really important to get on Hecarim. I think the big problem that happened here was that I tried to use my ultimate to kind of catch Urgot out, to like, because I thought he was just going to run away. But he didn't. I completely whiffed my ulti because he actually turned in on LeBlanc. If I'd maybe held on to it for a bit longer there, I wasn't expecting that. If I had held on to it, maybe I would have, you know, that would have been a bit smoother for me. Would have been at worst, you know, probably a 1-for-1. So if I'd have been a bit more patient, that would have been a lot better there. Now I'm going to do a cheeky invade on this guy's blue buff, see if it's up or not. It is up. I'm going to put a ward down here and just try and take this away. I had a feeling this would be up because my red buff is up, and I thought these guys would just be doing dragon. Like I thought they would just be rushing dragon after they killed us in mid lane. So I figured they would be spending too much time, you know, bot side doing dragon, so they wouldn't be able to defend their blue. Obviously dragon is more important than blue buff, but I figured like I wasn't going to physically be able to contest the dragon, so I wouldn't bother, you know. That is ballsy. Be careful of blank. Here comes Nautilus as well. See, not. She's already on like 0 health by the time I get in, which is really awkward. This, to be fair, this LeBlanc is under a really tough matchup here. Like I feel like Urgot, anytime you play Urgot into like a caster, it's just really awkward. So like this LeBlanc isn't gonna have an easy time with things, and she is going to struggle, and that's fair enough. Oh my goodness, that nearly killed me. I'm actually just gonna go onto the wolves here because there's nothing I can do mid to keep defending on this health. So I'm just gonna chill out. Let's go for the wolves. Jin is just sitting bot pushing, which honestly is not that bad. Like I don't think if Jin came mid he would be able to do anything here. So the fact that he's just sitting bot is okay, because he's at least doing something else. Like obviously it's not ideal for us to lose mid, but at the same time they sent 5 people there. Like everyone was in that mid lane. Zac was there, Vel'Koz was there, so there wasn't really much we could do to defend that. It was really quite coordinated, but the fact that we get this bot lane tower is still quite good. Like, that was really nice of Jin to like. The worst thing Jin could have done there is see these guys were pushing down mid, recall and try and defend mid, because he wouldn't have got here in time. He wouldn't have been able to do anything. Like he wouldn't have been able to actually defend it. So that is why it would have been the worst thing for him to do, because he wouldn't have got there in time. He wouldn't have been able to do anything, and then he would have just got nothing, right? He would have left his bot lane and just wasted his time basically. So I guess I just want to leave mid lane alone a little bit, let LeBlanc farm. I thought I could help her a bit more, but this is not. It's not happening. Right? Honestly, it's just not happening. Just gonna leave it at that. So maybe I'll go help other lanes or something. Vel'Koz should be Vel'Koz is quite immobile, so he should be easier for me to go for. But he also has a lot of damage, and this is probably one of the biggest weaknesses of this build on heca, is that you're very squishy. Like with this Triforce Rush, you obviously don't have any tank stats for a very long time. So, oh shit. So you're pretty squishy when it comes to this build. So if I try and like do something and get caught or get counter ganked or whatever, then I die very fast. So it's not ideal from that perspective. But at any rate, heca is someone though. What the fuck is happening? Heca is someone who wants to focus a lot on farming. So it's not a big deal if you don't. This guy needs to be really careful. It's not a big deal if you don't, aren't able to make loads of plays early, because you can just farm. That's fine. Now this guy is 100% donezo. LeBlanc should just be sitting mid here. LeBlanc ain't gonna be able to change any of this shit right now. This shit's too far gone for Darius. We might be able to sit here and kill Urgot though. I don't know if this is warded. That's the sad thing. I don't think it's warded. It's not. Maybe it is warded. So I'm gonna use my ult behind Urgot here. Is he not dead? Okay, he died. Holy moly! I used my ult behind Urgot so that I would ult in behind him and then like push him forward into the tower. I timed it a little bit poorly because I did run out of he ran out of tower range as I did it, so it was a little bit awkward. But just try and dodge some skill shots here. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Probably should have TP'd him, but still, that was almost burst him. If I could burst him there, that would have been really nice. It was really close. That was really close. That was maybe a bit too ballsy, but still, I almost got him. Alright, if I hadn't died there, how much damage did Vel'Koz do to me? Did he even really do anything to me? I probably would have died still anyway, wouldn't I? Maybe that was too risky. Like I didn't think I would just get caught chain CC'd there. Maybe that was too ballsy. It was close though. It was close, so it's fine. Anyway, so we're gonna run into our Triforce here. Go for the Phage next, because I'm, the Phage combat stats are so much better than the Stinger, so I don't need to rush Stinger just yet. I feel like this game is very close. As in, the game itself is obviously very close, but the plays are very close as well. So what's happened? Basically, Vel'Koz survived really low there. Urgot survived really low before when they when we got counter ganked and both died in the mid a little while back. Urgot survived really low, and then also when LeBlanc here as well. What happened when she died? She missed her chains right at the end, and that meant that she didn't. She failed the to kill, and then the kill got turned around. There's really small things, and it is a bit unfortunate. Now let's have a look and see. I don't know if I really want to do anything here. I honestly might just want to stick to farming right now. If my team can defend, I would want to stick to farming, but I don't even think my team can. My team doesn't really have very good wave clear, so they're not going to be very good at just killing minion waves, so to defend towers. However, having said that, I don't really think the enemy team has much siege potential. They've got very good dive, so they can dive my team, mostly because of Zac and Nautilus. I've got to be careful here because I'm going to get caught if I'm not careful. but they don't really have good siege. Like they can't pick people up. Are they gonna keep chasing me? They can't like, you know, just like poke down a tower and stuff like that. We can probably go for this still. I think Nautilus is here as well. He is. We can still go for this. Wait, why is the Blanc? What's the Blanc doing? Alright, at least he died. I thought LeBlanc would just jump on Urgot here and we could blow him up. That was honestly a bit questionable there. I feel like we had a really easy avenue there just to like trade a kill. Like Janna was gonna die, so we just go in, boom, pop someone and run away. I don't. Yeah, so I think did she just walk into Nautilus and was like, oh shit, and ran away? I think that's what happened there. Again, that was a bit unfortunate though, where Urgot survived again on like 50 health or something. So this is one of those games where it's actually really bloody close. Like things are happening and they're just, you know, I feel it's a bit unfortunate, but I also feel like a game like this turns really fast. Like some of these plays start going in our favor, and we're sorted, you know. So it's easy to get frustrated and like start tilting in games like these. But like I'm being kind of ballsy, but at the same time I don't want to be too harsh on myself because I think I'm doing decent stuff. It's just I'm getting a little bit unfortunate as well. Let's see whether we can go into diving this Vel'Koz here. I don't have my sweeper up, but I'm gonna try and do something regardless. I don't know why I've been the one to go in first here. I do not want to tank this tower. But, alright, Gucci. That's a pretty easy kill. I don't know whether I could have like drive-by stolen the blue buff from Urgot, but either way, that's a decent kill for us there. I think I may have wanted to put more focus on the top lane this game. Like, maybe in hindsight that would have been better for me because like that is a very, it's a very low mobility top laner and therefore someone that maybe is easy for me to catch out a bit more. But I'm going to go back topside here because I don't think Urgot would be in this position unless he knew like his team was around, which is exactly what is happening. So maybe I'll go for Urgot, mate. You're being a bit. I'm not going to ignore you just yet. Cause I want to save your tears for when I stomp you later on. But I could go top here, but I also think that I should maybe wait for. Maybe go mid. I don't know whether I should go for the tower here or wait for Urgot, because if Urgot doesn't recall and just walks down, I can catch him. But you know what? Oh, it's Vel'Koz. Alright, so I waited for Urgot, but I didn't get an Urgot, but instead I caught a wild Vel'Koz instead. I think maybe going for the tower would have been better here though. But still, that's cool. That's a free kill for us. I don't know whether I'd have got the tower, but I think I would have got the tower there. Yeah, I probably would have done. I think that would have been better. I think going for the kill there was maybe a little bit greedy. The thing is, in solo queue, I kind of value kills quite highly because it's like a morale thing. Like if you get kills, then your team is less likely to tilt. If you're really low on kills, like if you're getting destroyed in the kill count, then I feel like your team gets really tilted really easily. But if you're like behind in objectives, it's not as big of a deal. Obviously, like as far as the game goes, it actually is a big deal. But I think as far as solo queue like mentality goes, it's not. So this is why heca is quite good, because like you can just initiate like that, really simple, really easily. Now this is a reason why low elo, well not low elo, but this is like plat 5. I don't want to say this is low elo. I don't want to like insult, like 95% of the player base, but this is why, solo queue, once you're behind, people stay behind. Like I've noticed a lot playing on this account that people just stay behind once they get behind, because they're not very good at picking fights. They're not very good at taking opportunities, taking advantages. They're not good at doing that. Now I'm listening. Okay, why did I listen to that? Probably not what I should have listened to there, was it? Alright, we at least get one here. Yeah, probably. Yeah, that was my bad. I shouldn't have listened to that. Like that like questionable spam pinging me to go in there, but at the end of the day, I'm the one who went in, so that is my fault. But still, I think if you like. From a from a personal perspective, if I was a LeBlanc there and I spam pinged my jungler, my heca to go in, and then he died like that, I'd be like, okay, yeah, sorry, that's my bad, I baited you. But if I am the heca, which I am this game, you have to think about it from a different perspective. Okay, actually, I'm an idiot, basically. Now these guys are in my jungle, so we can actually go in here and maybe kill them. I don't know who else is in here. I don't know if did I already get the blue, or is it not? I don't know. Whatever. I've got my Triforce now though, which is a pretty big power spike, so I'm in a pretty good spot. Let's go for Jinx here. Jinx is the easy kill here. Hope these guys don't hard focus me here. I've already absorbed a lot of the Nautilus attention and his ult. Just keep going, boys. I'm going to try and run behind them before I use my E, just so I can try and knock them back if possible. Obviously that's not possible there because he flashed away, but yeah. Alright, good stuff, boys, good stuff. Like, this is... you gotta start fights. You gotta start fights when you're playing Hecarim. Something I'm not sure if I finished my point before. I'm not sure if I did not. But, you know, people like lower elo isn't very good at forging comebacks because they just don't... Like, when they're behind, they stay behind because they don't pick fights. Like, if you've got good initiation, you can choose good fights to go for. Like, these fights we're doing here, I just run at people because Hecarim is quite good at initiating, which is a very, very useful asset in solo queue. You know, you can initiate fights, and then you can choose good fights for your team, and, you know, you can do that shit. I'm going to go for a Cinderhawk, but I don't know whether I want to recall just yet, whether I want to sit here and wait for Jinx. Okay, I guess I'm not waiting for Jinx anymore. Anyway, boys and girls, we're 20 minutes into the game. I just want to ask you how you're doing. Are you having a good day? Are you enjoying the gameplay? Are you enjoying your game so far? My last gameplay was a Volibear one, which I just recorded, so it's Tuesday today, though you're probably not watching this on a Tuesday. So I'm looking forward to the curry still. If you watch my Volibear gameplay, I mentioned I was going to go get a curry, and I'm still going to go get a curry. Oh, fuck. Oh, wow, I still did that? What? Disgusting champion. I don't know if she's even going to get away from this. Like, that's so bad. I feel so bad for Jinx. Like, there was not... I just... How do you counterplay that? Juke? Okay, never mind. I don't know who's coming in here, so I need to be kind of careful. Oh, hello. You're a bit low, aren't you, Zach? Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. I hate it when this happens. We need to get the Zac passive. I do no damage right now. Holy moly, I'm bad. I'm so bad at this game. I shouldn't have died there. I should not have died there. I thought I had more damage. Good chains. Very good chains. Good job. That was well played. They make up for my misplay there. Shouldn't have stayed. I thought I had so much more damage than I did. That guy's very tanky. That is a very tanky Zac. Alright, so I'll go for my Cinderhawk here. Now I'm getting a bit tankier. That's good. Like, this, now I'm starting, like, the more items Hecarim has, the better he is. I know that sounds stupid, but Hecarim is someone who scales very well with items, so, you know, if I get some items, I'm going to be in a pretty good spot. And I don't know, do I need to go, like, a Spirit Visage this game? I might go Spirit Visage this game. I'll go Spirit Visage, yes. Like, the thing is on Hecarim, like, Spirit Visage is a really good item on him. Not only, the stats themselves are really nice, but obviously the extra healing is great because of the way it works with your W. So... if you have any excuse to go Spirit Visage, you should do it. The only problem is now that I'm going to have 3 complete items. As the jungler, you know, someone who does get access to a lot, like, less gold when he's playing. Like, 3 big items and no armor, which is a bit of a problem. Like, having 3 big items and not having any armor item means that it's going to take me 4 items before I even have armor, which is a bit of a pickle, really, for me. We have to be careful they're not just doing Baron here. I think they might be doing Baron, no. Okay, they're not. That's fine. So I want to smite that to the last second, just so that this guy jumped over the wall. Like, I knew this guy would go for the jump, like, go for the steal. I'm actually going to run past this guy now, though. I'm going to try and do blue suede shoes a little bit here. Alright, well, at least I distracted both their carries here, which is fine. Like, as far as my role goes in team fights, this is still okay. But I think I'm a little bit too squishy to still to really play like that. And I think I'm not sure if I actually missed my ulti that time. Like, the thing is, like, that kind of ult is fine. The later the game goes on, what I did there with my ulti is good, because I'm honestly not 100% sure whether I hit my ult or not. I think I may have missed it. I'm not sure. I think I may have missed it. But missing it is fine if you, like, you get in behind them and then you've got your E up to knock people, like, into your team. That's like a pretty good way to be playing team fights the later the game goes on, because, like, Hecarim gets really strong with, like, you know, like, maybe 2, 3, you know, once you have, like, 3 or 4 items, you're really, really strong. Like, even now I'm pretty strong because I can 1v1 a lot of people, really. I've got a lot of damage, but You know, he's someone like in really late game. He just dies a bit too fast. So in those situations where you're not really trying to play that carry role, you're not trying to catch people out to kill them, like assassinate them. Like in those situations, then doing an ultimate like I did, which is where you just ult behind someone and then like knock them forward with your E. Those are fine ultimates, but maybe in that situation I was just in with that team fight, whether I should just like ult on top of Jinx's face and just like try and get more damage done to her and like fear her as well. I think that would be probably optimal. I don't even know if I missed it. I think I may have even hit it. But yeah, either way, regardless though, all that like analysis out the window, that's still fine. Like if I play the whole team fight and I have Jinx and Velcros on my dick the whole team fight, and then we just walk out of it and we're all Gucci. Like my team destroys everyone else because the two big carries are on my face. Then even if I die, it's fine. Like that's still fine. I'm not really tanky enough to do that effectively because I'm a bit squishy. So I don't really last long enough to really soak up as much attention as I would like. But it's still good. Now I'm actually just gonna sit here right now because I've got a feeling that if Jinx shows somewhere, she might show around here. Did that guy use his ulti? Really? Like there's a huge minion wave here, and I'm thinking, yo, someone's gonna want to pick this minion wave up. But I don't know. Maybe not. Oh god. So now we have to. The bad news is at Jinx's court. Good news was that Urgot was all by himself there as well. But I guess that didn't matter there. What the fuck? What happened to my E? Why did I jump in? I didn't want to jump in. Okay, that was a pretty big miss. I'm not sure what happened there, but I E'd in instead of E'ing away, which was pretty awkward. So we weren't very grouped there, were we? That's how Jin got caught. Jin was a bit by himself, which was kind of awkward. Shouldn't really be talking though, Jin. You're the one who got caught out and, suicided. But yeah, I didn't think I would die there. I didn't think I would die there at all because I failed my E to the extent where not only was that going to be my escape to help me survive, but I did it where not only did I fail the escape, I actually jumped into the middle of the enemy team. So a bit awkward, really. But this is kind of the thing. Like I'm having quite a poor game today. I'm sorry about that. I'm having a bit of a poor game, but we need to stick with Jin or have him with us. Oh, but I'm having a bit of a poor game, but I this is still ways that you can kind of do really well in solo queue and still carry because like I'm just starting fights. I'm just starting fights, and that's all I have to do really. Does Jin have his ult? He doesn't. Okay. I actually wanted to. I didn't even want to hit Nautilus here, but whatever. So I've done a lot of initiations this game. I've made a few mistakes, but I've done a lot of initiations, which has still worked well for us. Now we don't want to stay on this Baron here. We want to turn on the enemy team here. Like I don't think we can just do this Baron flat out. Just gonna sit on my team a little bit here. Nice, good job, boys. Here we go. Alright, now that's Baron. That's Baron. Baron, 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 Baron. I think it's so funny how we got a 5-man ace at Baron, and then as soon as we finished it, there's still people who are like not running towards the Baron. It's like that's the most like the simplest thing you could think of to do. I'm just gonna ping my smite out here to let people know the cooldown of it. Just don't think it's gonna matter here, but just to let people know so they can see if it's a low cooldown and stuff. But that's cool. Okay, unlucky. You're dead. Yo, chill, Darius. It's all good. Chill, it's cool. Right, so we're gonna go for an armor item now. This is something like you saw that last team fight. I just like jumped in on the backline. Hecarim's very good at doing that because you'd have a lot of damage. And I just destroyed Jinx by myself. So, Hecarim is good at doing that kind of thing. But I'm gonna go for some armor now because I do feel like this Urgot and this Jinx do a little too much damage to me. They're a little too strong right now. Now, we don't want to start the dragon just yet. I kind of want to wait for LeBlanc. No, 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 no. Do not go anywhere near any objective or anything that might make the enemy team come towards us when we're missing our godlike mid laner. Alright? There we go. Now she's here. Let's do it. Just avoid the throws, boys and girls. Alright, we actually... like, that was a bit of a mistake here as well. Focusing Baron, focusing Dragon, sorry. That was a mistake. We should have completely left Dragon there, because I wasn't there to smite it. Again, wanting to position behind them before I use my E so I can knock them into us. I'm going to have to do a little bit of sneaky movements because I know this Vel'Koz wants to skill shot me here. Hello, Shadwell! Alright, sadly I don't have anything up to get that guy. I don't know whether that Jinx can zap him or not. Sorry, Jin, not Jinx. There it is, he zapped him. Good job. Alright, that's cool. So we should... I'm going to go top here. There's a huge mini wave. We actually might be able to get the inhibitor from that. That is a massive mini wave. We actually genuinely may be able to get the inhib off that. I don't really like this split push too much. I think it's... like, the split push is okay because there's 4 people dead. But when these guys come alive, we're going to be in a bit of a pickle because we have 2 people on each lane. Okay, whatever. But like this mini wave is so big for us at least that this should be really hard for us to just not get the inhibitor here. There we go, run behind her, knock her into your team. Little things like that, boys and girls, little things like that make a big difference. Position to deposition them. See that this is why I didn't want to ignore the Urgot. Because you know, if you're gonna BM me, mate, if you're gonna BM me, you gotta be ready to face the fox. You gotta be ready and listen. You weren't ready. I'm sorry, mate, but you weren't ready. Next time Urgot, you wanna BM me, make sure you're ready first, okay? So, Frozen Heart is actually a really good item for Hecarim, but I would be over the cap on CDR, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a GA, because GA is a really, really good item. Like honestly, I probably could have got GA as my 3rd item. If Spirit Visage wasn't such a good item on Hecarim overall, I probably would have gone GA. Like, yeah, like I don't know. Like, I could have gone GA as my 3rd item. GA is just... you know, especially if you're playing someone who's going to jump into the back lines like I am on Hecarim, and you know, you just buy J, you get in on their face, and that's that, you know. Alright, here we go. Run behind the Vel'Koz so I don't knock him into his tower. There we go. I kind of want to be positive before this game ends. Like, I've died a lot. I've had really dumb deaths this game. Like, I've had a few too many stupid deaths, but I think overall I'm still quite a positive factor in my team's like performance. I mean, I'm level 16, which is higher than my godlike mid laner, 3 levels higher than Urgot somehow. Oh my god, I just hit the tower with my E. Is that a joke? Oh my god, this is a joke, isn't it? I'm out. Peace. I'm dead. Am I dead? Fuck. I can't believe I hit the tower with my E. That is so awkward. That is so unbelievably awkward. Like, I have no words. That was so bad. That thing, I don't know what to say. That was just painful. Well, at least I got my J now. God damn it. Alright, good job. Oh dear. Shaddy, what are you doing, dog? Careful, Shad. I got you, Shadwell. So you guys can say hi to Shaddy. Hello, Shaddy. Hello, Shadwell. Hello, you. How you doing, Shad? Shad likes to chill with us. So my green screen is actually like basically a curtain over my bed, and Shad spends like all of his time on my bed. So sometimes, yes, hello, you. Hello. Hello. Sometimes he gets a bit lost on my green screen. He's like, oh my goodness, where's the bed gone? The room is so much smaller now. But he tries sometimes. Don't you, Shad? Will, don't you? But he's a little bit of an old silly little man, aren't you, Shad? Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to me for more educational league content and more cameos by the lovely man. Yeah, well, you lovely man, yeah, well, aren't you? Yeah? Alright, he wants to go now. So, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. Have a wonderful evening wherever you're from. I appreciate you stopping by. Hope to see you again soon. And I will see you. And so will Shad. So will Shad. In our next... Wait, I need to... There we go. Video.